Hello, everybody. Michelle Ellis here with eXp Realty, your world-class realtor specializing in Hastings County as well as Northumberland County. When you look at that, it's Quincy and Trent Hills, basically. So I am here with your Northumberland Region and Trent Hills home housing stats for April. We're just going to look at the numbers that came in for April and look at what that looks like compared to the month previously and see what is going on with our market, essentially. So when we look at Northumberland as a whole, there are a number of different communities that are involved with Northumberland, but this is kind of Northumberland as a whole. So the number of sales in Northumberland were 142 in April, which was up slightly from the previous month. The average price right now is $714,424. We're looking at the number of new listings for April was 294, which is slightly more than the previous month, but not too much. And then we're looking at, so the number of active listings. So back in March, there were 321 active listings. And in April, we had 511 active listings. We are looking at an average sale to list price ratio of 99%. And an average day on market of 33, which is slightly up from the month previous, which was only 31. So when we look at these numbers, everything is kind of going in the right direction. Sales are up. Average price went down slightly, but like literally by like 2,000. So that's not very significant. We're looking at an influx of new listings, and the number of active listings have also increased substantially. So we're looking at people are finally deciding to, get off the fence and make that move this year, regardless of what the interest rates and everything are doing, which I will mention the interest rate announcement is set for June 5th. So we will know a little bit more about what the Bank of Canada has up their sleeve in the coming months. So we'll see what they have to say on June 5th. We are obviously hoping for a decrease in interest rates, but nobody has a crystal ball and nobody really knows what they're going to announce. But we're all hopeful that we're going to see interest rate decline. So we're going to hop over to Trent Hills specifically and look at those numbers. So the months of inventory for Trent Hills last month was 1.9, which was quite low. Obviously, that is a seller's market. And for April, we had a months of inventory of 3.8, which is just on the cusp of between a seller's and a balanced market. We would consider a balanced market at 4. So we are looking at more geared towards moving towards a balanced market for Trent Hills, which is positive for the buyers who are, trying to get into our community. So the number of sales rose only by a single sale from last month to 24. The average price is $671,550, which is strong and positive. That increased from the month previous. The number of new listings, this is interesting to me. So back in March, the number of new listings we saw was 53 for March. And then in April, we only saw 48 new listings. So that actually decreased. Out of all of the stats that I'm looking at and have looked at over the last couple of hours, Trent Hills is the only one that I've analyzed that has less new listings than the month previous. And then what we're looking at for the number of active listings. So back in March, we had 44 active listings. Now in April, we have 92. So that's positive. That still means that we are getting, we do have a lot of active listings. And the average sale to list price ratio or price, I always get it mixed up, but list to sale price rose from 98 to 99, which is positive. It means that 99% of the properties that sold in April sold for what they were asking for. And then the average days on market did decrease, which is a positive decline, from 46 in March to 32 in April. So what this basically means is, like I said, Northumberland is got a lot of different communities involved with it, but we are just looking specifically at Trent Hills. We're seeing the number of homes being listed increase. We're seeing the average price increase, new listings increase, and the average list to sale ratio is staying high, which means people who are deciding to list their home for a reasonable price are having success in selling their home. And it's not taking a super long time to do so. It's taking about a month. So with that being said, again, interest rates are what they are right now. We are anticipating hopefully a decrease in rates come June 5th. That will probably change the trajectory of what the market is doing. My opinion with what's going to happen is that if interest rates drop, more buyers are going to come out, which is going to cause an influx of activity, which will allow sellers potentially to, ask for a little bit more because there are more buyers than there are, or there's more buyers than there are homes. So that is a positive for buyers. If you're looking at buying a home right now, do it before the interest rate hike, or not the interest rate hike, the interest rate decrease, because that means you're going to have more competition. Once the rates go down, more buyers come out. So right now you don't have as much competition as you will if you wait until the rates decrease, and you have more negotiating power right now with sellers. So that is my take on what is happening in the Northumberland region right now. I do think that we are going to continuously see a number of, new listings come on the market. So if you are doing a home search right now and you just can't seem to find the one that suits you, keep on keeping on, because I'm sure there is one that's going to come on the market that is going to suit your needs. I do believe that the right house is out there for everybody, and that you have to also be very patient sometimes, and don't just settle. Don't just settle because you want to get into a house. Sometimes you have to just kind of settle just to get into the market. But for the most part, if you are patient, you will be able to find a home that is suitable to you, that you're happy with. So if you have any questions, if you want me to break down a certain community or an area that I did not cover, please let me know. Comment below, send me a DM. I'm here to help support you in any way that I can. If you want to know where your home would be positioned in this particular market, I can do that for you and give you some insight and some clarity on, where your home sits on the market. Or if you're a buyer, what you can do to enhance your chances of getting that dream home or the home that you're hoping to purchase. I'm always here to support you. So until next time, we'll see you then.